Hi everyone and welcome to this video. Today I'm looking at gold. We have the interest rate decision coming out tonight and a press conference. Gold is basically, all-time highs and it's just been going from strength to strength. So I thought this is going to be a good place to do a very quick video on what I expect looking forward, not only tonight, but just beyond that. And here we just have the hourly time frame just locally, but I'm going to go to this video, which was done on the 11th of June, where I had a one-to-one extension at $3,670. And 3 months later, on September the 9th, we actually come into that level, basically to the dollar. And we get our reaction off there, and we come back up for this, which I also drew back in June. Hold on, excuse me a second. Which I drew back in June. And with that said, we're now going to focus on what we can, see happening. Now we're up at these highs. So we do have the rate decision coming in tonight. Personally, I think that this move has been fueled as a result of the Fed cutting rates. So I think it's already priced into the market. Up here, you have a lot of people, expecting this 4,000 psychological level. It's almost like, yeah, we're going to go to 4K. So I think this would be a really great time to have a correction. I think this would be a great place because you've got people emotionally invested into this number one. And number two, well, as the old saying goes, what goes up must come down. I think that in order for this to be a bit more healthy, we need to come down and correct, before, doing something like that. So if this was the fifth wave impulsive move in the world of Elliott waves, then that would mean we're followed by an ABC correction. So I've drawn that one there so you can get an understanding of what I'm looking for. So regardless of what the Fed says later, I believe that this is already priced into the market. And I'm expecting the price to basically, give us that first leg down of the correction. And if it does, this is basically, how it can look over time. Now, to further support that, we do have the monthly pivots down here. But I would like to stress, if I trade gold, I trade on the futures, gold futures. Okay. And with gold futures, I find it much more statistically, the pivots are hit just almost every time. On the CFD pair, it's not the same level in terms of it being as reliable. But, for argument's sake, we do have monthly pivots down here. Then if I go to the TPO chart, which is here, and if we just glide through some of the price action that we've had, hold on, let me just turn that one back on. Okay, so we can see this is where we sit right now. So I'm kind of expecting us just locally just to come down into this level. We have single prints down here, and we have kind of like where, most of the traded volume has been over the past, since Monday, basically, Monday the 8th till now. But if we just actually move down in this, you're going to see, for example, what these are here is the single prints. So you have single prints. We have unfinished business down here at 3400s, okay? And if we go back to this chart here and we look at where 3400s is, that is along here. This is exactly where we'd expect to come back and refuel. So not necessarily today we'll be at 3400, but over time, this is what I can see, something like that, okay? And this is going to shake a lot of people out. And yeah, that's the aim of the game, right? So that's basically what I think going into the rate decision tonight. If you like this video, then please share a comment or a boost or a like at the bottom of the video. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask any questions, and I will happily give you any help and assistance you require. Safe trading, sit on your hands, wait for them to take the liquidity this evening, because quite often on these big events, they will run the market on both sides. They'll take the liquidity from both sides before they move it in the direction of where they want to take it. So don't get caught up in that, and be patient, and just wait for those best trades. Okay, safe trading. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.